You saw what I said? All right.
The entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Again, it's Hill fighting through. And he'll get this up to about the 40. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle.
Oh, I didn't know it was 3rd down. Oh, let me see here. What I got here?
Hill, the lone setback. Play action now. Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. He needed
First.
a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
They come up in an offset eye.
Making moves, bro.
They go play action here.
That's weak.
Down he goes. They overload him that time.
That's so weak.
Blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. They win zone blitz. They're obviously successful. What makes the zone blitz successful?
Well, just go ahead and let's break the term down. Zone means they're going to play zone behind them in coverage, not man-to-man. But the zone blitz, why it's confusing to offenses? Because oftentimes defensive ends or defensive tackles will drop
I might move to their playbook.
and linebackers or safeties will usually fill that gap and blitz in their spot, messing up the blocking responsibilities.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. A first down throw coming for Dalton.
Oh!
Picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
A couple of Dolphins in on the stop. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first.
That's why you're getting beat, bro, because you're playing man.
The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop?
Bro,
A lot of times you want
man does nothing. If I make a cut, that's Tyler Eifert, bro. He's like a receiver.
But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jeremy Hill, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Just take them yards, man.
This is taken about 7
That's your
yards
problem.
deep. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way.
Oh, I missed.
Get on the field on this drive.
Come here.
Punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And Landry just snuck into the top 10 this year in receiving yardage, 1,136, finishing the year with 94 catches.
And what makes him super dangerous is his ability to convert from being a wide receiver to a running back after making the catch. Because I've talked with a number of defensive backs in the NFL, and all of them
this man's razzle calling timeouts.
Tackling him in the open field is difficult, and he leaves an impact when you do actually bring him down.
So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. So much.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2.
Come on, man. I got football wings.
We get to halftime. Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami. He hit his first, this one from 38. And Frank's kick is good.
It ain't good enough, though. Kick's good, but it ain't good enough.
So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go.
I can't hear you.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go.
It's a grown man whispering in his own house. I can't hear you, bro.
Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on.
It's all good.
Talk about it.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
You ain't doing nothing with that, bro. You only going to get 2 plays off.
At the closing stages of the first half. So now here come the Dolphins.
I just want you to think you got a chance, man.
On the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Sit down, boy.
You know there's some risk takers out.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
Sit down, boy.
So as they take it over, we step aside.
Bro, I had 7 DBs, and you only got 3 yards, man.
In the second quarter. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Let's see what I can do here.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
This man got tackled by a roach.
Now they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
They ain't make no adjustments.
Make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll get this up over the 25 and the 26. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. 3rd down now following the run. They come out here in the eye. Tannehill on 3rd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. It goes as a gain of 9 and it moves the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. They run again with a jive. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd
Travis, man, too much orange.
There's no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack.
This man about to spike it. Go ahead and call a timeout, man.
To make plays, to be in one spot, and then
go ahead and burn a timeout, man.
He's a heck of a player.
Go ahead and call a timeout, man.
Tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Geno,
man, this man figured it out.
an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's got him. It's a
This man had to learn under pressure. He took an educated guess.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 11 yards.
Pursuit, bro.
And that's good for Miami, 1st down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team is showing no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They don't throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half. Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he'll take this into the end zone.
I gave it the middle.
Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they
nobody watching.
into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him bring another one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
I can't hear you, bro.
The play fake to Hill. Dalton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
I think he is. That's how I try to talk to you.
And he's going to let it go deep.
See how I try to talk to you?
A huge gamble, and it
I try to talk to you, distract you.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They
got him
last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together, but they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Williams down right around the 25.
Take them points, man. Take them points, young blood.
Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami.
That's all you're going to get.
From 42 yards out.
This man don't want to win.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
You must have been too far to the left, man. Your accuracy did that. You was nervous.
Yeah, partner. I mean, this is a relative chip shot. You're in the center of the field. No real wind to speak of.
None.
And this is just a miss hit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
That orange messed me up. I thought my dude was underneath. That orange, between the orange and the shadow, bro, that's a bad combination.
Oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball.
Super Bowl must be over.
Keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games that comes down to a stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team.
My dad's in Nigeria.
Win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
I only got one dad.
I did. Good. I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And he finds Stills complete. A gain of 7, and they pick up the...
Hey, the Chiefs won 17-14.
Slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play.
Chiefs won 17-14.
And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Tannehill now, the give to Ajayi. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defense.
It's a new Chiefs owner.
Held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Also, he was playing with a real coach, so he got double XP. You're more XP. I know. I know, man. I don't respect him.
I like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. This is Ajayi.
I was there.
The first down as he gets it to the 8.
Yeah, man. I actually I hit T up. I was like, hey, why the Chiefs don't got to create a coach? And T was like, the appropriate thing would be to do. He didn't like the way I said it. I was like, dude. Remember I told you about that?
Going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back now in Miami.
Yeah.
It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They come out here in the eye.
T need to play in the AARP Madden League.
Hand off to their big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Marquise Gray. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are a 2-point.
What you gonna do, man? You gonna lose the game right here?
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
I don't care.
They're going to run this with a tight end.
He ain't that good, bro.
He's not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
Challenge it, bro. Challenge it. It ain't nothing to challenge, that's why.
Franks now on to kick it away after the touchdown.
Nah, he was down, bro. We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the highlights at the end.
5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Hey, should I hit on the Chiefs? Should I put an asterisk? Should I stir up the pot?
That last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. I wouldn't be shocked at all.
I'm about to do it too. Hold up. I'm about to pause. Hey, I'm about to put a teacup. Hold up. I'm about to put a teacup. I'm about to hate on this man. What'd you say? You saw what I said? You see the asterisk?
In the corner, and usually he's
I'm about to comment.
his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Hey, look at my next comment. Hold up, it ain't in yet. Ready, hold up.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Green's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Hey, look at my next comment.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
You see what it said?
And Dalton hands to Hill. He is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try to bleed it out.
2nd down, Dalton.
Pick. Should have. You didn't want it. Hey, I make the Chiefs feel like shit, bro. Like. Hey, we just discredited his Super Bowl. Oh. Hey, I don't respect this man's win.
And that'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
Oh, that punt sucked.
Here's a very low-line drive, almost whipped on it. That's taken inside his own 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
Hey, we just discredited this man's Super Bowl. It ain't even been 5 minutes. Hey, confetti's still falling.
Receiver Landry. Give him 7.
Hey, he ain't even comment.
That'll make this a 2nd down. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Here's Ajayi. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only 3 there.
I want no face mask.
That's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Hey, this man literally switched to a real coach right before the playoffs. I mean, to a custom coach right before the playoffs. Yeah, cause I called it out with T. Cause I looked at the teams I got to play in the playoffs.
So the run moves the chains.
No, he created a custom coach right before the playoffs started.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. And how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And he gets it down to the 32.
Ain't nobody commenting.
That sets him up better for third down.
Still, nah, boys is watching Super Bowl. Hey, seen by 10 people, so they reading the comments. Now, here's my thing, though. Don't make rules if you ain't going to enforce them. So fuck them. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, bro.
With 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the pass.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Good for you.
On third down, that's a good job of situation football.
Hey, I want to be the most hated dude in the league because it makes people play real aggressive against me. Oh, I'm tripping. This man talking to me.
This offense really needs to make something happen here.
I'm tripping, bro. I've been playing.
They run with Ajayi. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. George Iloka, the one that comes up to make the tackle.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Bro, my comment about we got to start drug XP road coach testing. That shit is funny.
Time for a break.
This man, hey.
After this. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hey, if he comments to me, my next comment going to be, hey, you got to take the banner down. Take down them banners.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to find his way forward. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I don't care.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
I want.
They come out here in the eye. And now a sneak. Tannehill.
They gave it to you.
And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
There may have been a little bit of an element.
I wasn't even watching the clock.
3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
I won this game.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Yeah.
Tight end carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That's cool.
And a really long drive.
That's
here,
cool.
And it goes on and on. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards.
You left me too much time, man.
Up 4th down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Frankston is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have
come back and win.
Lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Where's your D lineman?
Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, my gosh.
8 seconds now.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
I let this slip away. I wasn't even watching the clock.
Score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Back to throw. And Green with a catch right side.
Call timeout. Hey, the game froze.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That's BS. That was 4th down.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash.
I'm glad you did that. All you're going to do is scoop and score.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They similar, right? Not letting turf.